All right, hello everybody. I am just going to try this. I made this cute little card today. I'll lift it up a little bit. I have a friend whose grandpa passed away, and so I created this card to send her just to tell her that I was thinking about her. And I wanted to do a really short tutorial on how I did this piece. It is a watercolor effect, but it also is embossed with a clear embossing powder to make the white come out from the bottom, because I did the embossing first, and so I thought that's a really fun, easy technique that I would love to share with everybody. So this is the card, and then I'm going to zoom in just a little bit if I can without making you all dizzy. And I will get started on my technique. Okay, now first I'm going to pull out a piece of paper. Now it does have some writing on it because Malachi was drawing, it looks like, but I cut out a piece of watercolor paper that is I think it's 2.5 by 3. So that's what size this is. And I am going to take my Versamark watermark stamp pad. I've had this one for a really long time, and it's about time to get a new one. So this is not not something that gets used super often, but it still works. So I'm going to use the stamp set So in Love. I showed it was a part of my unboxing that I did the other day. So it's got some really cute sentiments, and it's got some dies that come in a bundle that I got as well. I'm not going to use those today, but we're going to make this work. So I'm inking up my stamp with the Versamark, and you won't be able to see, oh, I'm sorry. You won't be able to see it really, really well. But I'm just going to hold it on the watercolor paper and then lift. And then the cool part about Versamark is that it's kind of sticky. And so that's why we need this extra piece of paper, because I'm going to use this clear embossing powder. And I'm going to sprinkle that over the top and the paper so that I can put it back in its jar. So you can kind of see how the flower is stamped, and then it's got the embossing powder on there. Then I'm going to move this over and I will put that away after we're finished. So now I'm going to use my heat gun, and I just have a really cheap one. I haven't gotten the Stampin' Up! One yet. It's on my list. So I'm going to start heating up the back first, just to kind of give it a little even heat, but it's almost going to disappear, the flower. So I just heat it up until all of that powder has become glossy, and you can almost not even see it now. Do you see how it kind of disappeared? There it is. But it's just really, really subtle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Sweet Sugar Plum ink pad, and I just kind of squeeze it real gently there, and then when I pop it open, I want to have a little bit more right in that part right there. So I'm going to squish it a little bit more firmly. Much better. So I'm going to leave that sit there, and then I'm going to use my aqua painter. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit of water down into that ink. And this is where you just can be as messy as you want. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that ink and I'm just going to brush it. My dog's trying to tell me he's ready to go outside. He's waited long enough. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my watercolor and I am using the water that was in the ink, just brushing it across. And I kind of wanted it to go around. I'm not trying to be perfect at all, just to give that ink And then I just run it on my paper, on my scratch paper when I'm done. And put that lid back on, and that is an aqua painter. So then I want that to dry, so I'm going to use my heat tool just to kind of speed up the process. And that is what I was looking for. I used a little bit more ink on this card than I did mine that's over here. But then I have a clear Wink of Stella, and that is in the annual catalog. And I'm going to push, it kind of looks silver when it's in the barrel. I've got a little bit left in there, so I just want to give it a little shimmer. So I'm just going to run it across my flower just to give it a little added shimmer. And then, so you can kind of see, there's a little bit more. So that's the technique that I wanted to teach you guys today. If you have any questions, or if you want to know any of the other things that I used on this card, I will be posting that on my blog, hopefully in the next couple of days. So I will talk to you all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.